What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another episode of On the Red Couch with Max Power. I am Max Power, and as you can see,
Still red.
it is still red.
We got Paisley with us tonight.
Yep, she is not being locked in the bedroom. Nobody here to bark, so. And this is another episode of My Virgin Eyes. This episode is about
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future. So
Finally,
it's in the pitch. Yeah.
finally, you
we
can
finally
tell
pulled
who was
up.
the one that hadn't seen this before.
All right.
It
See you
was
later,
me.
Paisley. That was guest appearance from Paisley. She is gone. Don't go that way. Cool. Oh, no, she's back. She said, fuck it. She said, back by popular demand. Yeah, so I've seen this movie. I think we talked about this when we recorded.
When you pulled it from the picture.
Yeah, what did we watch last time? Was it Son-in-Law? Or
Yes.
was it Jurassic Park? Son-in-Law.
Mm-hmm.
So when we recorded the last episode, Son-in-Law, we pulled out Back to the Future, and I was thinking about it, and I was like, I'd probably watch Back to the Future, the first part, once a year. It's always on TV. I always catch it on AMC, I guess, or something like that. It's always on AMC. And no matter what I'm doing in that day, I always make time to sit down and watch wherever they're at in the movie. You know, it's normally like the middle, like right when he goes back in time, and to like, there's always that seems like the patch I always catch. So I watch it every year. But it was your first time watching it, so
yeah.
When the credits rolled, we'll save that part.
Okay.
I don't know if we have to really discuss what the plot of this movie is, because this movie, out of everything in the picture that we have, if you want to show them the picture when you stop doing your hair, everything in this picture, Back to the Future has to be the biggest movie franchise in there.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Biggest by what metric?
Obviously not box office, because you got fucking 10,000 Fast. Yeah.
Yeah.
But everybody's seen Back to the Future apart from you, but now you have, so you're part of that one.
I'm one of y'all now.
But there's so many movie references. There's parodies. Like in life, people just name things out of that movie, you know, like their quotes. Great
Damn it,
Scott.
Biff.
Yeah, there's Great Scott. There's What About Your Kids? It's just, there's a whole bunch of things in that movie where you don't get, I feel like you don't get as much anymore. Now, like modern day movies, I don't think they really have that.
Quotables?
Yeah, like sometimes they do, but a lot of like the movies that I quote are like those cult classics and stuff like that, or like ones that are weird.
Mm-hmm.
But the big movies, you kind of like, you watch it, and that's it. You just move on. Yeah. Obviously, it's not the biggest movie in that picture, like series wise. But man, back in 1985, man, that was
the shit.
That was
the
shit,
bee's
man.
knees.
I mean, I'm sure. I mean, I was born in '88, so you can't go that way either. I was born in '88, so this is before my time.
I was 4 years old when this movie came out.
Yeah.
I don't remember it.
Well,
so I doubt I saw it when I was 5, 6.
Well, if you want to skim through the plot,
Doc's trying to find time. He finds time travel. He discovers time travel. He sticks it in the damn DeLorean with the flux capacitor, and his dog, Einstein, is the test pilot. So he goes a minute into the future or a minute into the past, mm-hmm. and then he comes right back that same minute, and they figure it out. And so they're about to do another run when Doc's shot and killed. Mm-hmm. And to escape, McFly gets in the car and doesn't realize that he's speeding in the parking lot of this mall. So when he ends up hitting 88, he gone. He goes back in time 30 years.
I think he knew he was speeding. I think he didn't know that the machine was
still on.
Move. Go around.
That the machine was on.
Yeah, the machine was was kicked in. They had put a placement for 1985. Was it 85?
55.
55. Yeah. 85 was when for 55, and he gets sucked back to 1955, which is the time period where his parents meet for the first, they went to high school together, but it's the first time. It's when they fall in love, where they meet and where they fall in love.
But the other reason why it's on that date is because 30 years ago, Doc had discovered how to talk, that he was on the precipice of discovering time travel. It started that day. So the story was he was leaning up off the toilet to grab something, and he slipped and hit his head on the sink. And in that moment, the germ of
when he woke up,
I discovered time travel, or I know how to do time travel. And so that was his way. That was Marty McFly's way back, is to find Doc at 1955 and tell him, look, I can tell you why you have that bandage on your head. And he told him the story. He's like, oh my God, great Scott, you are from the future.
He's all fucking crazy. He's like, it works.
Yeah. It's an 80s movie. This isn't going to be a slight when I say it, but most of those 80s movies, the plot is pretty straightforward.
Yeah, there's no
swerves or
cliffhangers,
red herrings.
There's no. Yeah, it's fucking kid go. Somebody invents time travel. Person goes back in time, gets stuck back in time, and he has to fix. Because obviously, when Marty goes back, his mom
has a crush on him. Yeah.
So the reason that him and his mom, how his parents meet is because his dad is bird watching, but really he was just staring at.
He's a peeping Tom.
He falls out of a tree. Her dad hits him in the car, and then they fall in love.
Yeah.
But he goes back, but Marty goes back in time, and so therefore
he fucks it up.
Marty's the one that gets hit by the car. Therefore, his mom falls in love with him, which is very weird. It's a very weird experience, and but even though it's an 80s movie, and you're saying there's not, but that's a weird concept to be like, all right, well, in this scene, you're gonna be kissing your mom. Obviously, it's not really his mom, but that's still weird. It's a weird fucking experience. And so then his future, he has a picture of his family, and they're disappearing, and he has to get his parents together,
set things right
before he can go back into the future.
Yeah.
And I mean,
and that's it. Classic. There were still changes in Marty's future. So Biff is now, instead of the bully boss, he's his own business owner, but beneath McFly's dad.
Yeah, they switched roles.
Yeah.
In the original universe, Marty's dad is a loser. Stop. Chill out. Chill. He was a loser, and Biff was the badass. But then in the future, and then when he's changed it, now Biff is the loser, and his dad is he writes his first book.
Yeah.
His sci-fi book. And his mom,
which is based off of the future that Marty changed,
because
Marty at some point, the Marty's dad wasn't believing him, so Marty dressed up in this pseudo Darth Vader, and tried to haunt him in his dreams.
On, was like,
and warped him into thinking that he was supposed to make this thing happen with Marty's mom, and so that changed the future that Marty went back to where he publishes a book based on something that he thinks actually happened because Marty went back in time and made that happen. But overall, the movie was very.
It was 2 hours. It's 2 hours long. Did it feel like 2 hours to you?
Not at all. I actually wanted more, and the best part was because I didn't realize they did this for so long, but they had already teased, oh, there's another movie coming. Because the way it ends is dude, we got to go back in the future because you and your kids, shit's going to happen to you and your kids. We need to stop it. So, we start the movie, 15, 20 minutes in the movie, we've got the DeLorean on all four wheels, burning rubber. And then at the end of the movie, all four wheels are flat. And he's already...
what's his line? Is where we're going, we don't need roads.
Yeah. That was awesome.
Not to spoil anything, but the second movie has nothing to do with
So that was basically a teaser, just in case they did get a second movie.
Yeah, I think they're already. I mean, I think they were already going to make another one. I don't think that would be a one-off.
This isn't much of a spoiler alert because I've asked this before for other franchises. Is this the best one of the three?
Yes.
Okay.
The way I see it is the original is the best. The second one I forget all the time. I had just watched it last year for the first time in years.
So is the second one that they go to the future, or is the second one that they go further back into the past?
Second one they go to the future.
Okay.
And they do both. They do back and
in the second one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then the third one is when they go to the Wild West.
All right.
And that's one where it's kind of like, yeah. And I don't mind the third one. I think the third one's pretty good. But, here she goes.
But the best has already happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's almost the same plot.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah.
He has to go back in time and he has to fix things, whatever, you know. Yeah. But
as I like the first one so much that I'm going into the second one with the open mind. I'm looking forward to watching the second one. The credits rolled, but a solid 9.
Damn, hell yeah. 9. Yeah, I'm giving it a 9. Too.
I'm a car guy, so it's kind of like there's a special spot in hell for me because I'm a huge car guy and I've never seen the movie with the fucking DeLorean in it, you know? So
have you ever seen they have a DeLorean club. So there's literally like
there's a DMC club for all that.
But these guys actually have it like
they
decked out where they look just like the movie. They have the
flux capacitors in the back.
Yeah, they have the skateboard. This one he doesn't have the skateboard in this one. He has a skateboard in the next one. Like it's like a hoverboard. Yeah. So there's shit like that, but it's a cult classic, man. I told you, like there's so many different things. Like every Family Guy's got an episode where they parried it.
Yeah.
South Park have parried it, I'm sure. Simpsons. And whenever you watch like a TV show, like The Office, whenever they do a Halloween episode, there's somebody dressed up as something from, like those kind of shows. It boosted Michael J. Fox's career.
Yeah.
Fun fact, they filmed like half the movie with somebody else as the main character. And then I can't remember what happened. I probably should have done some research on that. But he they test shot like a movie. They showed what do you call it? Test match? What is it called? Like when you watch the movie, like
a screening.
Yeah, like they test screening. Yeah, and the response was just kind of like nah. Yeah. And so they literally filmed the whole movie again, like with Michael J. Fox.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's crazy. That's good. I liked it a lot.
All right,
someone that has seen the movie, grown up with the movie, now that you watched it again with fresh eyes, what number do you give it?
Oh, I still give it a 9. Yeah, easily. Yeah, I'd probably put it maybe in like my top 20 favorite movies.
Damn.
Yeah, it's not quite top 10, but it's not fucking horrible. All right, Pete.
All right. Give it to me. Not there.
Assert your dominance. All right. Did I pick this one or did you pick this one?
I don't remember. I think I picked it. So it's your turn.
You want to explain what this is and what we're doing?
We have a metric fuck ton of movie franchises in here. Superman, Back to the Future, Fast and the Furious, Harry Potter, Cars, Airplane, Friday,
we need Airplane.
Rush Hour, stuff that either one of us or neither one of us have seen in that franchise. We pull a movie out and we start from the beginning. And if we pull a movie again, then we go to the second part in that franchise until we wipe the franchise out, like Conan the Barbarian, we wiped out.
Crow,
we wiped out Crow.
We decided, I even know there's a couple of Barbarian, there's a Conan the Barbarian with Jason Momoa, but we decided not to watch it.
And
I did watch a trailer for it the other day, and I was like, I kind of want to watch it, but it's gone.
Yeah.
I'm going to get this eventually.
Ooh! Is this new?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
here we go.
It's not a franchise. I don't know why we put this one in. I think just because I want to watch it. It's your handwriting. I didn't write this.
What is it?
This is your handwriting. This is. I hate putting lists and being like my favorite of all time, but if I had to, like, it's in my top 5, and depending on which day of the week you ask me, this is my favorite movie of all time.
Oh shit.
We
Oh shit.
are going to be watching The Warriors.
How did the Warrior? There's more than one, right?
No.
So how did that end up in there?
I don't know. This is your handwriting, though, right? That's your handwriting. It's not my handwriting because I can read it.
That is my handwriting.
I think we decided just to put it in there because you've never seen it.
Okay.
And I said I wanted to watch it.
Should this count or no? Or can we just watch this separately? This is only one movie.
Nah, fuck it. Let's watch it. Yeah. We put it in there.
Ah, fuck. Okay. We're one and done this time. Coming up with the Warriors. Just for shits and giggles, what would you have? What if it wasn't the Warrior? What's next? What would you have picked?
I mean, we can watch both.
Yeah.
We're not right now. All right. Well, then. So we're going to do The Warriors, and it's going to be a fucking 4-hour-long movie.
Ah, fuck. Harry Potter and Azkaban's Nuts.
Ooh! All right. 2 good movies.
Oh, shit.
2 semi-short movies. And this is a franchise. It is a movie you have never seen.
Oh, of course.
This movie, Harvard did I think it was Harvard. They did a study a couple of years ago, and they decided they did a study, and this movie has the most laughs per minute of any movie. Obviously, but like
shit.
We were gonna be watching Airplane.
What?
Yeah.
Holy fuck, we're skewing old now.
Yeah.
Back to the Future, Warriors, Airplane. I'm the oldest of the two by like years, and I'm the one that hasn't seen either of these movies.
You've been living under a rock, man. You're like Patrick from SpongeBob.
Oh, A-Rock, not D-Rock.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
my bad.
You're not smelling what he's cooking. You're living where he's...
So let's go watch the Warriors then. Do you have the Warriors?
Of course.
Let's watch it then.
Of course. You want to watch the movie? You want to play the video game? You want to read the comics? You want to look at the action figures? I got it all.
Download the porn.
Yeah,
I
got
push me right in.
I after you watch, I mean this. Yeah. All right.
Let's go. Why are we wasting time? What's our sign off?
What is this one? Wait, let me make sure I'm putting this one back in there. I don't have a sign off.
Still?
Yeah. One day I'll think of one.
Shoulder shrug.
How long have we recorded for? 20-something minutes?
Yeah.
Paisley, do you want to go watch the Warriors? Or do you want to watch Airplane? She's like, fuck you, don't touch me. Have you watched any new movies recently? Did you go to the movie theaters in the past 3 weeks?
I re-saw Dragon Ball Superhero by myself because I liked it so much, and it was National Theater Day, so it was like $3 movies all fucking day. That was like not this weekend that passed, but the weekend before. Before that, I'm looking through my notes here because I'm old and I have to write everything down. List of 2022 movies. The last movie I saw, Breaking. So Breaking is apparently based on a true story. The lead actor is your favorite, John Boyega. Of course, it's not your favorite.
I love John Boyega.
So John Boyega, he plays a former Army, a soldier, retired, and the VA didn't send him his money.
The bank one.
The VA didn't send him his money, so he goes in the bank with a bomb and holds it hostage until he gets $967 and something cents.
Something exact.
That's it.
Exact. That's all he wants.
That's it. He doesn't want the bank's money. He doesn't want the employees' money. He just wants the money that he's fucking owed because he's a soldier and served his fucking time. And it's...
Well, I don't want to hear spoilers, but was it good?
I liked it. there was a lot of stuff that will really tug at you if you like let yourself go on watching on just falling into the story. And I was not expecting the ending that I got, and then the real life ending at the very end is kind of like, damn. But Breaking was good.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's been on my. I haven't been to the movies in a while, but it's definitely on my list of things. I've been watching a lot of those movies at home, like the Peacock stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I watched Black Phone.
Black Phone. You didn't like it?
Nah, I didn't like it.
Was it too straightforward? Or you just didn't like the idea of the ghost talking through the phone?
There was no explanation on like certain things like that. Like how does that happen? I liked Ethan Hawke. I thought he was cool. He was creepy.
He stole it, yeah.
But like him wearing the masks, like there was no. I wanted more. Yeah, I just wanted more. I watched that one. We watched another one a couple weeks
Bullet
ago.
Train is fucking funny.
Damn, I want to watch Bullet Train.
Bullet Train's good. So the last movies I've saw, Breaking, I got nephews, so I took them to see League of Super Pets. I fell asleep through some of it. Dragon Ball Super, Bullet Train, Elvis.
Oh, that's on HBO Max now, so I'll probably watch that.
Elvis is fucking good.
I read that he had like an identity issue, like in real life, because like he sounded like he did his voice to sound like Elvis for so long before he filmed the movie that he couldn't switch back.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. So he was like he
became the character.
He had to learn how to like use his actual voice.
Wow.
Again.
It's good.
One thing before we go off.
Oh, snap.
During Back to the Future, did you notice that the mall changed its name?
No.
I try to make this. I don't want to ruin it, but whenever he runs up into the mall, when like right at the beginning of the movie's called Two Pine Mall, right? And then when he goes back in time, he knocks over one of the pine trees. So then when he comes back into the future and comes back to present time, it is one Pine Mall. And they change the sign changes and everything because he knocked it down.
Huh.
They even talk about why that area was called Two Pine Mall or whatever it was, and they talked about how the guy was building. He had planted these 2 pine trees. They talk about it during the movie, and then afterwards they.
Huh.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck that was.
I don't know what that was.
Cool.
That's our sign off right there. Scratch. Let's go.
Yeah, the demons are outside.